Good morning, Chigga Pies. How we doing? How we feeling? Happy Thursday. Okay, what do we got going on here? Okay, I'm just checking out what's going on in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? So, I hope everyone had a restful, peaceful night last night. I want to thank each and everyone that have already viewed the video and left a comment. And if you left a comment and didn't hit the like button, please make sure you hit the like button because that boosted, that's giving an extra prayer to the family. So yeah, so thank you guys so much. I mean, you know, when I say that we are a family, I really do mean that we are a family, and I really want this channel to just grow with positivity, love, happiness. You know, it's a vision that I have, and I want us to make it so, and all of us play a part in that. And on that note, I would like to welcome Aren't You Lovely back to the YouTube world. She took a little breather, she said, from the whole social media stuff. And you know, sometimes we do have to do that. You know, sometimes we do have to step back and you know, catch a grip on life, because we can get caught up in that stuff. You know, I mean, I know myself with doing YouTube, sometimes I ask myself, you know, am I doing too much? Because I feel I get very overwhelmed when I can't get things up, and so I just keep on trying to keep on trying to keep on trying, and then I feel like I'm doing too much. You know, it's a kind of a weird thing. Like, you want to do more, so you do more. Then when you do more, you feel like you're doing too much. Like, it's kind of a weird thing, but it's very addicting. I don't give equal amount of love to my Instagram channel, which you all know I had to have a new Instagram because I lost I deleted it, and it will not let me open it back up. I deleted it from my phone, and when I try to open it back up, it doesn't allow me for some strange reason. I don't know how that works, so I'm probably just doing something wrong. But I did just go ahead and start a new Instagram, and it is, you know, I'm trying to get a little bit more active on that. But it's kind of like, you know, if I do YouTube, I can't do YouTube and Instagram because I'm only one person, and you know, I mean, I'm working a full-time job. So, you know, I do totally get it when we have to step back sometimes. So all of that to say, girl, welcome back to the Sugar Pie family, and we missed you. And girl, you got lots of catching up to do. You emailed me and you asking me some questions. Girl, you better sit down today and be watching my videos, and then we'll talk, okay? So yeah, so anyway, I guess you guys have heard, if you follow the news at all, that we have a Hurricane Harvey that's out there getting ready to wreak havoc on the good old city of SA, or this part of our country anyway, all around here in Texas. So you guys, let's pray for everybody's safety through the storm. I don't know how, we're in target to get a lot of rain. I was listening to it this morning, and it just sounds like we're really gonna get a lot of rain. So wind and rain, and you know, power failures and all that wonderful stuff. So I'm going to make sure I have candles and, you know, some non-perishable foods on hand just in case. I grew up in the country, so I do know how to be prepared. We would have snowstorms and, you know, different things, and whenever we had anything like that, we always lost power because we were so far out in the country. So I do know the whole routine about being prepared. So yeah, so that's, you know, I'm in a weird kind of way. Like, I guess, you know, I spent 4 years in Okinawa, which some of you know, most of you know. And we used to have the typhoons, and the typhoons would get really bad. The buildings there are made much stronger, I guess, than the buildings here, or like, I don't know, like necessarily here, but like, you know, they're made stronger. You know, I don't know how to describe it, but so they're made to withstand the wind. The window panes are made out of a different type of glass and all this kind of stuff. So because they do have so many typhoons there, but I mean, it would still be so scary. I lived in a condo on the 8th floor, and yeah, so there were times that we would look out and you could see the water, just the ocean, just, I mean, oh, the waves would be just like so high. And you know, when we would go into condition E, that meant a condition emergency, so we were not allowed to leave your home. You were, you know, forced to stay inside, and it was just, you know, but you always got prepared. And because we were overseas, we were always limited in things. You went to the commissary and you stocked up, and you know, you were used to being, you know, stuck inside. I don't know, it's just like a different kind of rhythm, like you just get used to it. And so growing up the way I did, living in Okinawa, I am always prepared. Like, it's so funny because even in my car, like, you know, I keep my blanket in my car for multiple reasons. I have bottled water in my car. I have, you know, just little things that I always try to have handy because I ever get into a bad situation. So I'm always trying to be prepared. So whatever. I'm just running my mouth this morning. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get off for a little bit, just kind of ride, because I kind of think the traffic might be getting ready to get a little chaotic going on up ahead, and it looks like it's going to start raining. So I do want to pay close attention and focus on the good old highway. Yep, I can see a lot of lights up there. So Lord, please don't let me be late today. I was a little bit late leaving the house because I was piddling around like a cray woman. But anyway, I will see you guys. Oh no, I don't have my phone, y'all. Oh yes, I do. Ooh, I almost scared myself. All right, sugar pies. The traffic is cray this morning. I mean, I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of traffic going on right now. So I'm at my little light spot that I like to chat with you guys when I can. And it's gonna be a minute, honestly. I'm like pretty far back, and I don't know if you can see. Let me demonstrate. Can y'all see all that mess going on over there? Like, look at that. Look up ahead. Like, lots of chaoticness going on. Lots of it. So yeah, my strap to my camera. Okay, I'm gonna confess something this morning, ladies and gents. My nails are botched. I mean, they are tore up. Okay, so what did I do last night? I came home. I needed to run. Well, I came home. I stopped by HEB, which, you know, I don't like going to the grocery store after work. If I could go to the grocery store and buy the things that I need, okay, get it together, girl. If I was the person that was doing the cooking and stuff in my home, I would go to the grocery store kind of like, you know, about every 2 weeks, and then maybe once a week for those other little items that you need. But I can't stand to go to the grocery store on a day like, and go home and cook something. Like, I don't know, it just, like, you know, like it's a weekday and I got to stop by the grocery store on my way home from work and then deal with that. But because I was hungry for something yesterday, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to HEB and get it. So guys, okay, it's another one of my real moments. When I was a little girl, I grew up eating pork and beans and hot dogs. My grandparents owned the farm, and when we worked the tobacco crops and all that stuff and all the gardening and all that stuff, it was a lot of grandkids, and it was the grandkids that did the farm. Like, we didn't, it was the kids and the grandkids, the kids that stayed in the country, and then the grandkids that came in from the city in the summer. We did the crops. So lunchtime, you know, grandma would, you know, fix a big pot of pork and beans and hot dogs, and they were the best things ever. So every once in a while I get an inkling for me some pork and beans and hot dogs, and that's what I had for dinner yesterday. I came home, I made me some pork and beans and hot dog. Well, I did the hot dogs on the bun though, and then I put me some coleslaw, pork and beans, and some mustard on my hot dog, y'all, and I was in heaven. Like, I was just like, this is so freaking good. I mean, I went back to like my childhood days, and it was good. But then I decided that I needed to go out and do some returns because I had a few things that I wanted to get back. I needed to get my girlfriend's stuff back that I had bought for her, and get that money back onto my debit card, because I looked at my account and I was like, oh heck no, I done this crap again. Like, every once in a while I get to spending, and you know, when I told y'all I had my little binge spend, you know, like drowned in my sorrows, I was like, oh man. Yeah, so I was like, no more. Girl has got to get it together. So needless to say, anything I didn't want, I took back. So I took back a pair of shoes to TJ Maxx, a pair of jeans and a top that I never did even show you guys. I kind of knew I wasn't gonna keep them. I was trying to decide, and I put them on again yesterday, and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling this. So I took those back, and then I took several things back. So, and then, so it's lunchtime, and I'm actually going to run to Target to pick up some popcorn for work, because we're kind of like wanting some popcorn. So we're gonna pick up some popcorn, and I'm going to stop by Marshall's and do my return that I was supposed to do yesterday, which you guys don't even know that because I didn't post that vlog. But just a little bit of an update. I drove over on my lunch hour yesterday to Marshall's and realized I didn't have the items that I wanted to return. Not the brightest thing I've ever done in this world, but that's okay. I survived it. So anyway, yeah, that is what I'm getting ready to do now. For lunch, I just had, very quickly before I left the office, I made myself some fish, and what did I have? I had some mixed vegetables, and I had some macaroni salad. So that was my lunch today. A small portion, one piece of fish, a small little cup of mixed vegetables, and then the macaroni salad. So like a little bit of small helping of that. So it was very tasty and very good. And right now I feel very full. And I'm drinking the all precious berry drink. I love this drink, y'all. It is so good. I've got my strawberries in there. I've got lime instead of lemon because that's what I had at home. And I've got my blueberries in there. And if you see any other colors mixed down in there, that's because I am using the ice cubes that you freeze, the little ones that have like the little stuff inside of them that you freeze, because I didn't want my drink to get watered down, because I don't like this drink if it gets watered down. Like, and it waters down kind of easily, it seems like to me, for some reason. I don't know, but I like the potency of the drink, so when it gets watered down, it doesn't taste as good. That's just a little thing I have, you know. Okay, let's go around this guy because he's having a hard time. All right. Hey, Sugar Pies, how we doing? How we feeling? So it is 5 o'clock. Well, it's actually 6 o'clock. When I say it's 5, I mean it's after office hours. I am just leaving my work. Our first payroll with the new company. It's been stressful, but it's almost over. So yeah, so definitely excited about that. Lunchtime, what did I do? I don't think I vlogged. Did I vlog at all when I came back? I ran to Target to pick up some popcorn. I think I told you guys that. I don't remember what I vlogged and what I haven't. But yeah, so now I'm actually headed home. I did my errands at lunchtime because we are under hurricane warning watch, whichever one's the worst. We're in that phase because it is actually, from what I understand, headed right straight towards us. Of course, we're not as much of line of fire as some people are, but we're supposed to have, like, I'm about 3 hours, 2.5 hours from the coastline where it's supposed to be a direct hit. But we are supposed to get lots of rain and lots of wind. Our winds are supposed to be about 40 miles per hour, so that's a lot of wind. So definitely, you know, got to be using precaution over the next few days. The storm is supposed to, I think, hit ground, I want to say, did they say tomorrow or Saturday? I can't remember. I was listening to it and they changed it a couple different times and different things, and I know the last I heard we're in a category 3, so that's a little bit more serious than it was earlier today. So yeah, so that's what's going on with us as far as the storm. So I am gonna go home and just make sure I have plenty of drinking water and stuff like that. Like I said, I grew up dealing with stuff like this, so just in a different perspective, like more or less for the winter weather than for like tornadoes or hurricanes and stuff like that. But I do want to just kind of double check to make sure that I am going to be situated, and depending on what kind of situation we're in tomorrow, whether or not we will have to come to work. It will be actually kind of nice to have an extra day off work, although I don't want any major damage or anything like that, but it would be nice to not have to come to work tomorrow. But I mean, it would kind of suck because there's things that need to be done tomorrow. But you know, I'd take a day off in a heartbeat. So when it's a national disaster, you can't do anything about it, right? You just off, right? So anyway, but yeah, so that is what's going on now. I got serious sinus pressure. Like my headache is it's not really a headache. It's more or less like I'm really congested because the storm is causing my sinus cavity to feel the pressure. So I am kind of dealing with that right now. But you know, I'll be fine. I just need to take some Excedrin for migraine, which that actually helps. Does anyone ever have that issue? Let me put some glasses on. If you're having pressure, like if you live in an area where there's hurricanes or tornadoes or anything that causes the pressure to change, feel free to take yourself an Excedrin migraine, because it does relieve the pressure from your ears and like that, you know, that popping sound, because it actually, what it does is it pulls away the tension, which that's what it is. It's like a tension buildup. So it actually works really good. I took some earlier and then I gave some to my boss because he was experiencing the same thing, and he was saying, oh wow, that does work. I said, yeah, because it kind of takes away that pressure a little bit. I mean, it doesn't go completely away. Like if you have sinus problems, weather like this will cause it to be noticeable, but it will help you out, and as far as it won't be quite as bad. So anyway, I'm not going to stay on because I've been talking all afternoon. I'm trying to go over and explain with the guys all the stuff with the new payroll, and just kind of making sure they do understand what's happening and what's transpired. So I've literally repeated myself like for the last hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, like over and over again, because the guys were coming at separate times and they were asking questions and I would have to explain. And so since I've been talking so much, I kind of just want to be quiet for a little while. So please forgive me, guys. I feel really bad because I feel like I didn't vlog yesterday and I didn't vlog today. Well, I did vlog yesterday, but you know, I just didn't want to. I don't know. I just really didn't want to post that video, and I felt like what I posted was what I needed to post. So it was on my heart to do so, and I have been in contact with Diane, and she's keeping me posted. She did show the video to her husband, and it warmed his heart to know that people that he don't even know are rooting for him. So you guys just keep it up, keep the prayers. Make sure you're thumbsing up the video, because like I said, I just kind of, you know, for every thumbs up, there's an extra blessing going out, an extra prayer going out for him. So make sure you're sharing the video, make sure you're thumbsing it up, and even when he's, you know, like, which we know we're claiming it, that he's gonna come out of the hospital and you know, everything's gonna be fine. But because he does have heart issues, we know that we have to continue to keep him in prayer. So not that we all need prayer, but you know, he needs a little extra boost of prayer. So the more thumbs up this video gets, the more it gets shared. Just means that, you know, there's all that many more blessings to come for him. So anyhow, not that I'm actually gonna vlog anymore this evening, because I kind of, like I said, I feel like I'm in a chill mode now. I just want to be quiet and not have to run my mouth as much. And so that's, I think, is what I'm gonna do. Let me fix my mirror, because for some reason my mirror is all messed up. Oh wait, I'm trying to fix the wrong mirror, y'all. I tell y'all. Okay, let's turn this one. Now let's fix this one. There we go. All right. It took me a minute to get that situated, but I got it figured out. Did I buy anything yet? Oh, I did buy something at Marshall's. I guess I could show you all that while we're sitting here at this light. And it wasn't anything like, you know, it was no clothing or anything like that. But I did buy this because I wanted to see. I was just having this conversation with one of the guys at work. He was saying that his mother-in-law puts turmeric on her face, and I was like, I'd never heard of that. And so I was just gonna use turmeric powder that I have at home, because I do have some. Come on. use the turmeric that I have at home, but I found this at Marshall's today, and this is turmeric powder face mask. So yeah, so anyhow, I'm pretty excited about trying this. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but I do want to try it. So maybe I'll try this on camera. Maybe this will be when I do my daily routine or whatever, or I don't know if it's gonna be called a daily routine or just I'm not sure how I'm gonna title that video, but when I do my whole, like what I use on my face or whatever. So maybe I'll use that for the first time, and we'll just kind of go from there and see how it works out. And they did have the Pacifica face wipes, which, you know, I have not been spending money on face wipes, but these were only $2.99. There's not a whole lot in here, but I am planning on another trip, which I can go ahead and share with you guys. I'm going to be going to Jamaica in the near future. And so whenever I take trips, I do like to have these because it makes it so much easier. And I do like to have these. You know, like I say, I don't want them. I don't like spending the money on them, which I don't. But I will say that, you know, some nights when you're just tired, it's good to know that you have this in your cabinet that you can just reach in there and, you know, just clean your face off with that, and just, you know, for that one moment. Like, I don't recommend, oh, it smells good. I can smell it through the container. I would never use these on a constant all the time by themselves and not actually cleanse my face. But, you know, for that moment of I just need to get this makeup off my face right now, these are so handy to have. And this was only $2.99. I don't know how many wipes come in this one. Let's see if I can. Oh, it says 30 wipes. Oh, that's not bad then. $2.99 for 30 wipes. But yeah, so anyway, I got, this one is peach and apricot or something. What does it say? Yeah, peach and apricot. That's an interesting combination. So anyway, that's that right there. And I did get this at Marshall's again. Like I said, it was for $2.99. So I spent $8 today in Marshall's. And I feel like I got two things that I am going to enjoy using. I'm really curious about this mask. It says you mix it with water, make it kind of like a little pasty type of a substance. So I'm really excited about seeing what this is going to be like. So we'll see. Yeah. So anywho, that's that. So I am, once again, like I have said it already, but I'm going to go ahead and get off now because I really do want to be quiet for a little while. So I will chat with you guys later. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to vlog anymore tonight. I'm probably going to just go ahead and edit and upload this video. And so at this point, I'm going to say I will see you guys in my very next video, which will be tomorrow because it is Friday's vlog. So I guess I'm back to vlogging every day. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. So I'll chat with you guys later.